Hello and welcome to Hot Dog and a Handshake's classic review series. I am Shane Price, joined by Jayden and we are here to review the 2013 G1 Climax, G1 Climax 23, Night 4
Mm-hmm.
from the Bodymaker Coliseum in Osaka, Japan.
Bodymaker Coliseum is an insane name for a venue.
Well,
Um,
right now it is the Edion Corporation Arena or Edion Arena Osaka.
okay, Edion. Okay, I've heard of Edion Arena. I did, yeah. Of course, this show happened on August 4th, 2013, in front of 6,700 people in that Bodymaker Coliseum in Osaka, Japan. No English commentary on this one, and it runs for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. If you watch all the matches, and of course, why are we reviewing this show?
I figured just because it's a G1, right?
Yeah, we're just kind of in the middle of a G1 Climax right now. I randomly stumbled upon this card one time and thought it looked pretty good. Um, and I guess now it's time to get into the matches.
All we have is G1 matches, so we're gonna go through them just in terms. I'll say how many points the person has at the time, the block, and we'll get into that.
Okay.
So to start the first opening match, Toru Yano with his beautiful no points takes on Yujiro Takahashi with 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wrote. I guess we're party rocking in Bodymaker Coliseum tonight. Because for Yujiro's entrance, Party Rockin' by LMFAO started playing.
We're all
And that
having a
wasn't
good
his
time
theme
though.
song. That wasn't a theme song. That was just it played. There was some girls dancing, and then his actual theme song played, and he entered. It was a really odd start to a New Japan show. And then for Toru Yano here, I wrote lying, cheating, and selling DVDs. I don't remember what Eddie Guerrero move he stole, but he did something Eddie Guerrero like in this match. Um, what do you think of the match?
I thought it was a typical Toru Yano match. He hit all of his bits. I gave it 3.
I gave it 2 3/4. I thought it was entertaining, but not very good. It was a fun time, but didn't really get me going.
Well, never mind all that not very good things. Now, from here on till the very end,
It's Hoopers only from here on out.
starting with Machine Gun Carl Anderson versus Hiroshi Tenzan.
Yep. What were their points at going into this match?
So we had Carl at 4 and Tenzan at 2.
Okay. This was a solid match. This would have been a pretty good opener. But I gave it 3 1/4. That was a good time.
I gave it three
Nothing
and a
real
quarter as
big to
well.
say.
Meltzer gave it 3.5. Um, Pretty
What
solid
Meltzer
match.
give? What Meltzer give Toriano and Yujiro?
He did rate it.
All right.
The next
Next match.
match is Shelton X Benjamin versus Blue Justice Yuji Nagata. Shelton's got 2 points. Yuji's got 4.
Yeah. So the first two matches were matches. This one was a fight. These two were kicking each other's asses. I thought it was a pretty good and it was really fun to watch. I gave it 3.5 stars. Uh, just a good fight.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna see a lot of fights in this show for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely more than a normal wrestling card. Speaking of not fights though, I gave us a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of not fights, Davey Boy Smith Jr. with 2 takes on Kojima with 4.
Yeah, this was an intense battle. They were really leaving it all in the ring. They were just beating the hell out of each other. Um, I really enjoyed this match as kind of the what in New Japan. This is a big guy match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are two huge dudes for New Japan standards. So it was a pretty fun big guy match for me. So yeah, I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was really good. I really liked it. Probably the highest I've ever rated a Davy Boy match, but Kojima just brought that dog out of him.
Yeah, he really did. Uh, Meltzer gave it a 3 3/4, so you're a little bit up ahead of him. I'm gonna go the same as him. I'm gonna go with a 3 3/4 as well.
Yeah.
But it was fine. I wish Davey worked a little quicker, but it was whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because never mind that shit. Never mind that. Never mind what happened before that this next match.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Tomohiro Ishii with 2 points and Katsuyori Shibata with 4 beat the shit out of each other for 12 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this was a brutal match. I'll let you get your thoughts in first.
Oh my god, dude, this is the greatest short wrestling match of all time. It's crazy because I love like the Masawa hour long classics. I want more of this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely ridiculous. Easily a 5 star, nothing less.
Yeah, I thought it was very, very good. I really enjoyed it. I gave this one 4. I thought 5 stars was a
What?
stretch for this. I really liked it, but I just didn't see it as a 5 star. It just didn't grab me the way I guess it's grabbed everybody else. I guess that's the beauty of rating systems and the beauty of pro wrestling is we can all be a little different on it. But yeah, it's very good. It is great. I don't think there's any problems with giving it 5. Just for me personally, it was a 4.
Kaylee's gonna keep it out of the Criterion collection of just two dudes beating the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
Next match is going to be. I feel like this match might not be rated as high because of what it followed, but it is going to be Hiroki Goto versus Lance Archer. Goto had 4, Archer had 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought this was a solid match, but it was definitely a step down from the last 2 matches. Um, I gave it 3 1/4. I thought it was pretty good. Neither of these guys, I think, really hit their peak yet.
I'm gonna give it a 3 1/4 as well, just because of the crowd. I think bumps up from 3 to 3 1/4 because they're red hot.
Yeah, they
They're
were.
in this. Ishii and
Like I said,
Shibata saved them.
this match 5, 6, 7 years later is probably way better. These were just kind of up and comers at this point. It felt like, and but yeah, I definitely like this. On to the next match.
Yep, we got a next match is another one of those matches where I feel like Goto and Archer kind of got screwed because not only were they following a great match, they are then they had to go out there before a great match. Really started feeling a rock in a hard place with Tetsuya Naito of 2 and Minoru Suzuki with 2.
Yeah, these two just fought their asses off. This was the
How
first
many
match on the
team in this
card.
on this show?
This was the first match on this card that had a big fight feel to it for me. Like there was you could just something was different. Like when these two were facing off than anybody else, and it really is one of those that makes you feel how important winning the G1 is, and like how much each win matters to the guys involved. Like it just really um yeah, it really felt bigger than the rest of the matches, and they went out there and put on a hell of a match. I gave this 4.5 stars.
Yeah, that's fair. I could definitely see that. I gave it 4. I thought it was good,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just because of like we're still lingering from the Shibata Ishii match. Like the last time wasn't that long, so it's still kind of fresh in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Next match, however, is not a victim of that. We have Tanahashi versus Devitt. So
Mm-hmm.
it's Finn Balor.
Yeah, this just got way, way, way too sports entertainment-y for
It's
me
got
for a G1 match.
the Bullet Club came in and
Yeah,
made them the thing that the Bullet Club do.
yeah. I don't know. It wasn't as good. I gave it 3. I still liked it, but not what I want from a G1 match at all.
Yeah,
You have any thoughts on it?
I thought it was whatever. I mean, I feel like it could have been better, but for what it was pretty solid. I gave it 3.5.
Okay. And then the next match, the semi-main.
Togi Makabe versus Kazuchika Okada here in another pretty good match. This is Okada kind of proving himself as still trying to be the top guy. He's still a little bit an asshole here.
Yeah,
I gave
yeah.
it
You could
three
feel
and three
that.
quarters.
I gave it 4. I was just a bit ahead of you. It was a great match. Another one where they were just beating each other up. Yeah, I do like this kind of transition period where it's just sort of an asshole Okada,
Yeah,
like just a
still
little bit of an
still trying to
asshole.
find his assholeity here.
Yeah, so I like that a lot. And the main event,
The main event of the evening: Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kota Ibushi.
this match was fucking incredible.
Oh yeah,
I
oh
was
yeah,
I was so into this match. Shinsuke Nakamura just at the peak of his powers. Like this is what just like a year and a half before he leaves to go to when does he leave to go to WWE?
uh,
Not the next
2015.
I would say not the next Wrestle Kingdom, but the Wrestle Kingdom after, right? So it's about a
Yeah,
year and a half before he leaves for WWE. This is yeah, absolutely insane. And then Kota Ibushi just on his way to the top and such an insane talent. I gave this 4 3/4. It was almost a 5, just didn't quite get that last little
yeah.
push
I'm gonna give it
for
a
me.
4 3/4 as well. However, it was the best match of 2013 per the Tokyo Sports Awards,
That's fair. That
which is
that is a
funny because it
fair
wasn't even the best match
pick.
on the card.
For me, it was the best match on the card. It was my match of the night for sure. Um, you want to go to the categories now?
Might as well. We got, let's see, best moment.
Yeah. Does anything stick out to you? I mean, this was just a pretty good show. Um,
Yeah,
were there any spots that stood out as like the head and shoulders above the rest?
I liked I liked Shibata doing that big ass fuck ass kick, as I call it.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I know pretty much exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I think. Yeah. I mean that we can go with that. Like I said, it was just kind of consistently high. It wasn't. There weren't any moments that really stood above the rest as like a singular small moment. Who's your MVP of the night?
Ishii.
Ishii. Okay, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Shinsuke. I really liked what Nakamura was given in the main event. What'd you
yeah.
like from Ishii?
The intensity. You can see him. He's in there right before the bell rings. He's like getting ready to go at him. Like as soon as it rings, he just
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Heat check. Best performance in a short amount of time. Um. Again, hard
what's
for
the
New Japan.
what's the
We
cutoff
always
here?
run
Because
into this problem.
we did have some short matches on this card.
Um. I would say any of the under 10-minute matches qualify. So Goto,
Shelton
Archer,
Benjamin.
Benjamin, Nagata. Yeah, probably Shelton Benjamin. Uh, Goto did really well for a short amount of time too. But yeah, Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah,
I think it'll be Shelton. Gear of the night. Um, kind of different because it's kind of just a part of the tour show. It's not a big show per se.
Yeah.
But I always really like. I think this is a good time to spotlight. Kota Ibushi has just always had great gear. I've always really liked what he had going on. I also thought the Shelton X Benjamin gear was really good too. I remember noting that. So
Of course. Dude, Sheldon Experiment ruled.
yeah, I'd probably give it to Kota Ibushi though.
That's fair.
Apex Mountain, was this the Apex for anybody for you? I mean,
Not
this one you can
really.
kind of give it to more of the era or the year.
I gotta also say this era of New Japan is like the peak for me. 2013 to like 2017, 18.
So this is kind of the kickoff of the best years of New Japan in your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Surprise of the show. I'm trying to think. Was there
I'm gonna
anything that
give it to
kind
Davey
of?
Boy Smith.
Yeah, I think I'll give it to Davey Boy. Yeah, it was a surprisingly better match than I expected.
Because you're not really
Um,
expecting a lot from him. No offense
yeah, no, you
to
never
Davey
are.
Boy
Yeah,
Smith.
but yeah, no, absolutely. Recasting. Would you want to recast
Huh.
Shibata Ishii? What's just the most what? Who do you think could put on the best hard hitting 12-minute match in wrestling right now?
Mark Briscoe, and somebody else.
Thatcher.
Yeah, Mark Briscoe and Thatcher.
Mark Briscoe and Timothy Thatcher. Dude, that match would fucking rip. That'd be so good.
Yeah.
Best double feature. Is there anything you'd want to pair either Shibata Ishii or Nakamura Ibushi with?
I guess we could pair Shibata Ishii with the other Shibata Ishii match
Mm-hmm.
from 2016, A New Beginning in Osaka.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think. Did Nakamura and Ibushi ever have any other big matches?
I don't think so
Wrestle Kingdom.
because
Oh, Wrestle Kingdom 9. Didn't we review that one?
oh yeah, we did.
That one was
Duh.
really good. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one being very good. So you could do this one with the Wrestle Kingdom 9 match too. Um,
Yeah.
Wrestling Criterion Collection. Um, I think I would, just because of, even though I didn't give it 5 stars, because of how much of a consensus 5 stars it is for everybody else, including yourself. I think we can put Ishii and Shibata in there.
And I think we should.
Mm-hmm. What would you think of putting in this as a tournament field? Just the group of people that are in this G1, like as far as a
there's
tournament goes.
there's definitely no like losers here in terms of like the worst parts of the competitions. I'm gonna say yeah, this is probably the best G1 there was in terms of the field.
Okay, so that's two things. Joining um such high wrestling moments as Akira Hokuto versus Shinobu Kandori, John Cena's blade job at Judgment Day '05, the Brett and Owen feud, Hayabusa's gear, Mike Awesome and Osada Tanaka's rivalry, and a bunch more stuff. Um, all right, on to Classic Hot Dog, Classic Handshake. What would you give the Classic Handshake to here, Shane?
Shibata Ishii.
Yeah, there's no rule on this one because I kind of just picked it as a full card. So there's no like nothing's off the table. I went with Shinsuke and Ibushi. Like I said, that was match of the night for me. So that's the first one in a while where we've had different ones. A lot of these recently we've been
Yeah, I
picking the
know.
same thing, just because there's kind of an obvious best thing or second best thing if the best thing is taken. Let me find our classic rankings here. Out of 10, I'm going to give this an 8. This was an awesome watch. I really enjoyed this one. What'd you give it, Shane? I thought this was just very,
I'm
very
gonna
good.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
A 9. Yeah, that
Not as
makes
good
it
as the
the
Noah
best.
show.
Yeah, that's the best average of any show this year. Um, and eight that ties the highest I've given. I gave Heatwave 98 an 8 as well. And I think 9 is the highest. Oh no, that's the second highest you've given. You gave your own All Japan medley 9.5.
Yeah, well.
So, um, so yeah, but that's the new gold standard for this show, pun intended, with Shelton Benjamin being on the card. Um, that's the new best for 2025. Next week, we're keeping it with New Japan. We got Starcade 91, the New
One
Japan
in
Starcade.
Tokyo, the one in the Tokyo Dome. We got
Mm-hmm.
Muto, we got Chono, all that classic era stuff.
Here, let me pull up the card. Main event is Fujinami versus Ric Flair. We got Great Muta versus Sting. Big Cat Hughes versus El Gigante. Just all kinds of classics. Scott Norton's on the card, so it'll be a great time. You want to take us out?
Yeah. Well, that's all we got. And you should check out our stuff. We got SummerSlam 107. We got some medley. We got some Noah, CCW, WWE, WCW, ECW, all over the place, really. And with that, just enjoy wrestling.